Welcome to this brief informational video. As you watch, you'll learn about the global expansion efforts of a company built to leverage existing commerce to benefit customers, small businesses, and driven individuals like you. This company has recently been awarded one of the fastest growing and most innovative companies in Europe, and they've been nominated for the award for the most innovative company in the world. To illustrate the effectiveness of this business model and the innovative technology it leverages, we'll walk you through a real example of how this unique platform would work for an everyday customer and small business or retailer. A customer, we'll call her Kate, walks into a business. Let's say this particular business is a lunch restaurant. Kate buys $10 worth of food. As she's paying, the cashier politely asks, "Are you a Flex Rewards member?" "No, what's that?" "It's great. Whenever you buy anything from a Flex participating business, you earn Flex dollars, just like cash back. You can spend these dollar for dollar at any participating Flex business. You will earn your first Flex dollars on this purchase right now. By the way, it's free to participate." "Great, what do I need to do?" It's simple. Just scan this QR code with your phone. Then, simply enter your basic information and you're all set. If you don't have a smartphone, you can simply take this card and use it the same way. Okay, sounds great. As you can see from this example, the customer gets two main benefits from joining the Flex program. First, customers earn cashback style rewards for any purchase made at a participating Flex retailer. Second, customers can redeem those Flex dollars at any participating Flex retailer. But customers aren't the only ones that benefit. We haven't even scratched the surface as to how this impacts the retailer and how sales reps like yourself will capitalize on it. The company we're talking about is Flexcom. They're an international mobile commerce company that provides loyalty programs to help small businesses acquire and retain new customers. This program has been up and running in Europe since 2010. Initially, they were unprepared for this intense amount of demand and discovered hiccups with the technology. However, after experiencing intense growing pains and working through their issues, they've perfected their technology and have created a brilliant rollout strategy. They're now successfully operating with millions of customers and tens of thousands of small businesses. Since that time, it has grown virally, and they're now expanding into multiple other countries, including here in the United States. Let's continue the story in order to illustrate how this whole thing works. But first, I want to tell you about the restaurant and why they've chosen to join the Flex network. There are four main benefits that a business gains by joining the Flex network. First, as the lunch restaurant invites and signs its customers up to receive Flex dollars, they're now able to send push notifications straight to their customer smartphones. As an example, maybe on Tuesdays between the hours of 3 and 5, store traffic is always slow. To overcome this, the restaurant can now send a quick message to all Flex Reward members who have signed up with a Flex account to incentivize them to come in during times when business is slow. Something like, "Come in today between 3 and 5 and get 10% Flex dollars back on your purchase." Retailers now have the ability to target market to customers at any time directly to their phone for free. Second, as a part of the Flex network, new customers are incentivized to choose a business participating in the Flex network over a competitor right down the street because they offer Flex dollars. Higher incentive equals more customers. It's that simple. Third, now that the business is a member of the Flex community, they have the unique ability to market not only to existing customers, but to everyone in the Flex network who's looking for the specific products or services that they offer. Let's say there are 20,000 Flex Reward customers in the local area of the restaurant in our example. And let's assume that 75% of them don't even know that this particular restaurant exists, but many of them are looking for a place to eat with great deals. Even though the lunch restaurant may have only enrolled 400 of those Flex members, the restaurant, as a result of joining the Flex network, now has free access to send quick, targeted marketing messages to all of the 20,000 Flex Reward customers who have elected to receive notifications about great lunch deals. To illustrate the fourth benefit, let's go back to our friend Kate, who just decided to sign up for a Flex Rewards account. Because the restaurant signed up Kate on the program, the restaurant will now earn a percentage of every purchase that Kate makes at other participating Flex businesses. So when Kate stops on the way home to buy a pair of shoes from an athletic apparel retailer who has also joined the Flex network, or grab a bouquet of flowers for her house from a florist who has joined the Flex network. The restaurant makes money from those transactions. Let me say that again. The retailer is now making money off of all Kate's other purchases within the Flex community, something they never could have done before. To reiterate, small businesses benefit in 4 ways from joining Flex. First, free push marketing to existing customers. Second, higher customer incentive to shop at their store. Third, free marketing to thousands of potential customers both in their local region and beyond. And fourth, creation of new revenue stream from customers shopping elsewhere. This all happens without costing the customer anything. In fact, Kate actually saves money as a result of the Flex reward dollars she earns when she makes purchases. Flexcom provides real value to customers in the form of cashback rewards and increased marketing and revenue opportunities for the small businesses who join.